What is going on, everybody, and welcome back to Mr. Plays, and today I will be talking about the announcement for Metroid Dread during today's Nintendo Direct, and also the gameplay that was shown during the Nintendo E3 Treehouse. So first off, for some background information, this game is a sequel to the game Metroid Fusion. This game is also going to be what is called, they are saying, is the end of the arc between Samus and the Metroids. The type of game that this is a 2D action exploration game. So the Metroids are these, like, brain-like things that have an unusual connection with Samus. Samus is a bounty hunter with a computer helper called Adam that stays at the ship, similar to Jarvis from Marvel, if you know what I'm talking about. If we dive into the trailer, we hear some ominous noises while pitch black. Then we see Samus drop down into a room. We then see the words Metroid 5. Keep hearing these noises, and we occasionally cut into a first-person helmet view. Sees Samus walking, looking around, and looking up, with a pixelated door looking right behind her. Samus then walks right by the camera, and we see a white robot clinging to the ceiling behind her. It then starts walking along the ceiling, and Samus turns around to look at it. The robot, it is called an Emmy, E-M-M-I. It turns its head to look at Samus with a glowing red light for an eye. Samus shoots a few shots at this Emmy, which do no damage at all. She then shoots a missile at the Emmy, which also has no effect. Samus starts running away, and the Emmy goes down and starts crawling after Samus. Cut to some gameplay of Samus running away, jumping off walls, and then she shoots a circle door to open it, all while being pursued by this Emmy. The Emmy catches up with Samus, grabs her face, and then we hard cut to this word Metroid. And then we see the word Dread glitches in underneath it. We go straight to some gameplay. First, Samus just jumping and running. Then some more jumping here. Then she is then shooting at a few bugs. And then she starts shooting more bugs, but these are triple shots, which is cool. Then she starts shooting the ground to reveal a hole that she can go through. Samus does this cool counter to the enemy's attack, which is a quick dash attack with an uppercut, sort of. And then another dash attack, which goes straight into a powerful shot. And another one of these that they show off. Then elevator-like door opens and Samus steps out. We can see these triangle markings on the side, which look really cool. And then there's a robotic eye right here, which just moves around a bit. Then we cut to Samus aiming her cannon when an Emmy falls down in front of her, facing away from Samus, which is sort of like as if protecting her. In the gameplay, it is shown that actually the robot turns right around and starts to look for Samus. But I think it would be really cool if there was some sort of way to turn the Emmys on your side, which could be really powerful. And this one is a green color with a blue eye, as opposed to the other ones, which are white with a red eye. She then enters a cool-looking room and touches something, which is called the central unit, which makes her hands start to glow, and then she looks down at her cannon arm. This activates her Omega Cannon, which is a very powerful cannon. A bird-like person then interacts with some sort of screen, which I want to learn more about. Then Samus seems to power up with an orange aura surrounding her. Samus then is running away from an Emmy, but goes invisible with her phantom cloak, so then the Emmy moves along. Sam then latches onto a blue strip and starts climbing. She also holds on a moving blue strip while shooting at some enemies. Samus runs along falling platforms with also fire shooting at her, and then she counters another enemy's attack. Then you see Samus fighting a boss monster, which actually can go invisible and can be seen shimmering in the background right here during the gameplay. Then we have another shot of an Emmy chasing after Samus. We then cut to the game's title again, and then a release date of October 8th, 2021. If we take a look at the gameplay, there are a few highlights to point out. First of all, it actually is possible to counter the Emmys. Right as your eye flashes, if you press X, then you'll be able to stun them for a second. But it is very hard to do, and if it's mistimed, it's pretty much an instant kill. And then the Emmys, they also have 3 different modes: blue, yellow, and red. When the Emmy is blue, it is just patrolling around. Yellow means it heard something and is checking out what the noise was. And red means it spotted Samus and is actively pursuing after her. Using the Phantom Cloak while the Emmy is red will not do anything, but doing it while it is blue or yellow, the Emmy will not be able to detect you. So far, we have only seen white and green Emmys. White Emmys cannot go through small areas like the one Samus can slide under, but green Emmys are able to. I wonder if we're also going to see more Emmys, like different colors, that also have cool new abilities. We also can see Samus talk to Adam. The entire dialogue they do not show, but we can see the first part of the first sentence. So it says, both Emmy you encountered were clearly trying to capture, and then we can't see any of the rest. This is very interesting because the Emmys were going for the kill in this instead of taking Samus alive, as one would if they were trying to capture Samus, which is an interesting choice of words there. We can also see Samus use her spider magnet to attach those blue strips and climb around. She also gets a charge beam, which is a more powerful version of her normal beam shots, and so it does a lot more damage, and also can open some doors that you can't open with the normal beams. You can also do this cool move, where if you have the beam charged up, and then you do a jump, and what it will do is it will make a circle of energy all around you, which will damage any opponent you come in contact with while jumping. So I'm very excited for this game, and it is coming out later this year, so we are getting it very, very soon. Thank you guys so much for watching this video, and be sure to tell me what you think of this game in the comment section down below, and be sure to hit that like button if you enjoyed the video, and subscribe with notifications on if you want to see more Nintendo news, and make sure you do not miss any uploads. But until next time, peace!